Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Yolanda Pramesti with my student ID number 2024-32-103. So today, in this video, I will explain the implementation of my web programming lab report 3. This project consists of two main parts. The first part is a portfolio website and semester grade calculator developed using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. The second part is a PHP based course information system that use conditional statements such as if, else if, and else. Without further ado, let's begin with the first project. The first page of the website is called About Me and is stored in the file index.html. This page serves as the homepage of the website and introduce personal information about the user. At the top of the page, there is a navigation bar containing the website brand and two navigation link about me and grade calculator. The navigation bar is designed as a sticky navbar, meaning it remains visible even when users scroll down the page. The improves accessibility and user experience. The main section of the page is the hero section. This section displays a profile image, full name, student ID, study program, and a short biography. The purpose of this section is to provide a quick introduction to visitor. Below the hero section, there is a skill card that showcases several skills and competencies. Example include HTML, CSS, JavaScript, PHP, MySQL, Microsoft Office, and Canva. Each skill is displayed as a colorful tag to create a modern and attractive appearance. The next section is called My Goals for the next 2 semesters. In this section, I describe several personal and academic goals that I want to achieve in the future. For example, improving programming skills, gaining more practical experience through project, and maintaining strong academic performance. For better organization, the styling is separated into multiple CSS files. The file style.css contains global styles that are shared across multiple pages, such as the navigation bar, cards, containers, colors, and typography. Meanwhile, tentang.css contains styles that are specifically used on the About Me page. This separation makes the code easier to maintain and more organized. Next, I will explain the second page, which is semester grade calculator, stored in calculator.html. This page allows users to calculate their final semester grade based on 3 assessment components. The grading weight are 1 assessment 300%, 2 midterm exam 300%, 3 final exam is 400%. At the top of the page, the same navigation bar is used to maintain consistency throughout the website. Below the navigation section, users can see the grading weight display visually using card. The main feature of this page is the grade calculation form. The form contains 3 numeric input fields: 1 assignment score, 2 midterm score, 3 final exam score. Each input field includes labels and placeholder text to guide user. After entering the scores, user can click the calculate button. The system will then calculate the final grade and display the result. The output input is final numerical score and letter grade. The grading criteria are grade A for score of 18 and above, grade B for score from 17 to 78, grade C for score from 16 to 68, grade D for score from 15 to 58, and grade E for score below 15. Each grade is displayed with a different color to make result easier to understand. Additionally, when the page is loaded, a welcome message appears automatically using the JavaScript window.onload event. The greeting changes depending on the current time of day, such as morning, afternoon, evening, and or night. Now I will explain the JavaScript logic used in this project. All JavaScript code is stored in a separate file called calculator.js. The first function is called calculate final score. This function receives three parameters: assignment score, midterm score, and final exam score. The formula used is final score equals assignment multiplied by 30% plus midterm multiplied by 30% too, plus final exam multiplied by 14%. This function is responsible for calculating the final semester score. The second function is determine grade. This function receives the final score and returns the corresponding letter grade using if, else if, and else statements. The third function is validate input. This function checks whether the input is empty, the input is not a valid number, and the value is outside the range of 0 to 100. If an error is detected, an error message is returned. If all inputs are valid, the calculation process continues. The calculate button used at event listener instead of inline HTML event. When the button is clicked, JavaScript performs the following step. 1. Retrieve all input value. 2. Validates the inputs. 3. Calculate the final score. 4. Determines the grade. 5. Updates the HTML content dynamically. 6. Display the result section. I also use console.log to display debugging information in the browser console. This helps verify that the correct value are being processed during execution. Now I will explain the CSS implementation. The website uses CSS custom property, also known as CSS variable. These variables are defined inside the root selector and store reusable values such as primary color, accent color, background color, font setting, border radius values. Using CSS variable improves consistency and simplifies future design modification. The layout is created using modern CSS techniques such as Flexbox, CSS Grid, media queries. Flexbox is used for component alignment. CSS Grid is used for arranging from inputs. Media queries ensures that the website remains responsive on smaller devices such as smartphone and tablets. Transition and hover effect are also added to buttons, card, and skill text to create a smoother user experience. The result batch for grades A, B, C, D, and E use different color to visually distinguish academic performance level. The second practical task is a PHP program called matkul.php. This program allows users to search for course information by entering the course name into a form. When the user submits the form, the input is processed using two PHP functions. The first function is trim, which removes unnecessary space from the beginning and end of the input. The second function is start to lower, which converts all characters to lowercase. This ensures that the search process is not case sensitive. Next, the program uses a series of if, else if, and else statements to compare the input against a available course. If a matching course is found, the program displays detailed information including laboratory name, course code, credit units, and short description. If the course cannot be found, an error message is displayed informing the user that the course is not available. For security purpose, the output is displayed using HTML special tags. This prevents malicious HTML or JavaScript code from being executed and protect the application from cross-site scripting attack. In conclusion, this project helped me understand several important concepts in website development. Through the portfolio website and grade calculator, I learned how HTML, CSS, and JavaScript work together to create interactive and responsive web application. Through the PHP course information system, I learned how server-side programming works and how conditional statements can be used to process user input effectively. This project also strengthened my understanding of input validation, DOM manipulation, responsive design, event handling, and secure web programming practice. Thank you for watching my presentation. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.